I just made a video where I showed how you can take a qualified list of leads in Clay, send them into Sendspark to generate AI personalized videos, and then send them out in your email automation. And in that video, I kind of assumed that you knew how to find qualified leads in Clay. But for this, I'm not. I'm just going to walk through how you can create a list of qualified leads. And what we're going to look at for this video is we'll look at companies in the industry you sell into, and then we'll filter it by the ones that have job descriptions with terms that might be relevant to your business. And then we'll find the decision makers at those companies, and then we'll find their email address. So you have everything you need to start reaching out, generating AI videos, and sending them an email. So first, you'll do a new table, find companies in LinkedIn. Just click on this. And then from here, you can filter this down a little bit more. So you can do industry. We'll do, I don't know, I type industry here. Let's type in technology. We'll do internet. There's one for like media. We get one more tech one in here. Services. Okay, so we'll do tech. We'll do maybe 11 to 50, 200. You don't have to worry about getting this part of things like super narrow because we're going to narrow it down in the next step. So why don't we preview companies? I might filter this. That's just too much. Things will go like kind of slow. So let's go and just do the state of Texas. Okay, doesn't exist. What's another state? This is countries. There we go. Why is Texas not existing? All right, it says New York, so we'll do New York. And we'll preview the companies that are showing up. 3,000. I'm actually going to make this just like a little bit smaller so things go faster. So why don't we get rid of the 11 to 50 and preview again? 772. All right, let's do it. So we're going to add these into a list here. And then what we want to do is we're going to search for things that are relevant to Sendspark, like what we sell into that could be in the job description. And what you could even do for this is like do this multiple times and then create different lists and do like different messaging based on the different criteria. Or you could do that all in a Clay table actually. But first we want to filter by job description. So we'll do add enrichment, find job openings, and then this is going to look through the job descriptions that are public. And then we would just add our keywords. So like for Sendspark, we sell to business development teams, who might do prospecting or like email outreach. I'm trying to think like who would be the best buyer for like a video software. Okay, so we can save this. We'll just run for 10 and make sure that like stuff's coming up here before running it for all 700 people on the list. And if no one comes up, maybe I'd want to make the criteria a little bit more broad. We got one right away. That's good enough for me. So let's run for all the rows that haven't been run or have errors and give this a little time to generate. And while this is happening, I'll talk about the next step, which basically just to make things simpler, we're going to filter this so that we're only looking at the companies who do have job descriptions that meet this criteria. And then what we'll do is we'll take those companies and then we'll find the right buyer at those companies and get their contact info. So let's do this filter. Active jobs has results. And this is still loading, so let's give it a second. And this is still loading, but let's move on. So now we have like a few companies that have the job descriptions that mean that they could be a good fit for us. So the next thing we want to do is find the people to reach out to. So we'll click find people, and then we can look at their job title, filter by seniority, and then maybe we want to reach out to, in our case, like business development, sales, CRO, maybe CEO if it's a smaller company. So we'll filter for these. And then you can use all these options depending on how you want to customize your list. And then we can preview people. Looks good to me. So let's import these into a new table. And now we're down to only 8 people, but if we wanted to start with a larger list or wait a little longer for the job description to run, then we could. But what's cool is we now have these people, And so what we'll do is we'll just add one more column to find the email that we want to reach out to. And for that, you can do add enrichment and then email. So we can do work email and then, go through this waterfall to find the right information. Full name is going to just be full name from the previous column. And we can save and let's just run for 8 rows because it's less than 10. You can give it a second. And we can see our emails pulling in. So now we have a contact list, and then that leads us to the next video, which would be how to generate the AI personalized videos for every person on this list, and then how to send this out. The example we're using is Instantly, but this would work in any email platform. All right, thanks for watching.